The frozen forest echoes with silence as thick snow blankets every inch of the canopy. A lioness trudges forward, her breath fogging the air, eyes alert. Beside her, her cub tries to leap over the snow piles but keeps sinking in, playfully pouncing with joy. A herd of elephants moves in a line, the matriarch brushing snow off the baby elephant with her massive trunk. Icicles hang from their tusks. Steam rises from their bodies as they pass through the icy mist of the riverbank. A cheetah mother shelters her cubs beneath a large rock, the wind howling above. She licks their fur, keeping them warm. Nearby, monkeys huddle in trees, wrapping their arms around each other, their breath forming clouds. Down below, a rhino struggles through thick snow, his horn carrying a small buildup of frost. Birds perch on his back, chirping softly, watching the white flakes swirl down from above. The jaguar climbs a tree in slow motion, shaking off snow as he ascends. His fur is spotted with ice crystals, and his tail swings for balance. High in the trees, parrots fluff their feathers and tuck their beaks under their wings. Snowflakes fall onto a python coiled under dry leaves. The snake remains motionless, eyes open, conserving energy. A leopard walks nearby, stepping lightly to avoid deep snow pockets. From above, an eagle soars low, its wings slicing through the frozen air. Below, a family of deer dig through snow, searching for buried roots. The fawns stay close to the mother, their ears twitching with every sound. In a cave, a bear yawns deeply, its den warmed by body heat. Its cubs crawl over her belly, playful and unaware of the snowstorm outside. A pair of wild dogs rest near a fallen log, their breath rising in thick clouds. Monkeys leap tree to tree, their jumps shorter, more careful now. Each branch is dusted with snow, making the canopy shimmer in the weak sunlight. Frogs hide under wet bark, barely moving, in a state of hibernation. A hornbill peeks from its hollow tree, blinks against the brightness of the snow. Nearby, a group of vultures huddles on a cliff edge, wings spread to catch rare sun rays. Underwater, fish move slower, hiding near warm volcanic vents. A panther moves at twilight, its body blending into the shadows. Snow begins to fall heavier again. The jungle, frozen but alive, adjusts. Nature continues, silent, slow, enduring. In the heart of the forest, a sloth slowly crawls along a snow-covered branch. Icicles dangle above. Below, a porcupine waddles through the frost-covered undergrowth, nose twitching. Squirrels dart from one tree hole to another, holding nuts in their tiny mouths. An owl watches them silently, perched like a statue on a snow-draped branch. The white tiger emerges from a cave, majestic and calm, stepping into the blizzard. Its paws press deep into the snow, leaving clear prints. Every movement is slow and powerful. A family of mongooses curls together beneath the roots of a fallen tree. One lifts its head as the wind howls, then burrows deeper into the warmth of the group. The skies dim. Night snowfall begins. Fireflies flicker in small pockets of warmth. Somewhere in the distance, a wolf howls, echoed by its pack. The jungle's night routine begins, even in the heart of winter. Now, here are 50 more babe scenes added directly to the same script, seamlessly flowing from above. A snowy breeze brushes through the tall bamboo forest as a panda rolls playfully downhill, its fur collecting clumps of soft white snow. Two cubs mimic its every tumble. A group of lemurs hops across branches, their bushy tails trailing behind them, like frozen streamers. The elder lemur leads the way to a cave warmed by geothermal steam. A camel-colored armadillo scuttles between rocks, its armored shell glinting with icy sparkles. Snowflakes catch in the folds of its armor as it hides beneath a tree root. A flamingo stands one-legged on the edge of a hot spring, steam rising around its silhouette, feathers glowing against the snowy jungle floor. Tiny sugar gliders launch from tree to tree, soaring over snowbanks with wide eyes. Each landing sprays a puff of powder behind them like glitter. Icicles fall like crystal arrows around a slowly walking tapir. The snow clings to its back as it brushes its snout against low branches, sniffing for shelter. A bat colony clings upside down under a frozen cave roof, wings wrapped tightly around their bodies, eyes closed as their breath fogs the cavern air. The snow begins to melt slightly as sunlight pierces through clouds. A peacock shakes its feathers, releasing a flurry of icy droplets into the wind. A slow loris peers from a branch, blinking sleepily. Its small hands reach out to grab a frozen berry. It It chews slowly, savoring the rare sweetness amid cold. A honey badger digs into frozen ground, uncovering hidden roots. A fox watches nearby, tail wrapped around its paws, patiently waiting for a chance to steal a bite. A crane glides across the sky, its wings glowing golden in the afternoon snowlight. Below, a group of wild pigs digs through thawing patches, snorting happily. A snow leopard stretches across a rocky ledge, eyes fixed on a group of mountain goats traversing the cliffside below. Its tail flicks once, then stills. In the marshy edges of the jungle, crocodiles lay half buried in the snow, motionless and waiting, their green backs hidden under a frosty crust. A toucan hops between snow-covered fruits, pecking carefully at thawed spots. Its beak steams slightly with every breath, colored vividly against the white world. A cluster of baby turtles emerges from beneath leaves, their shells frosted, their movements sluggish. They make their way slowly toward a warm stream. A snow-covered macaque family bathes in a jungle hot spring, sighing in comfort. Steam rises thickly, mixing with falling snow in a magical mist. The wind intensifies again. A civet cat crouches beneath dense vines, its nose twitching as it watches two mice scurry by over the snowy floor. A red panda climbs awkwardly through icy branches, its face curious and full of wonder. The world feels transformed, magical and strange. A hedgehog curls up inside a dry log, shivering slightly. A bird lands nearby, hops close, then flies away, an unspoken connection in silence. A cobra slithers out of a crack in a rock, its body sluggish, scales coated with frost. It moves toward a sunlit patch and coils silently. A mountain lion carefully descends a ridge, each paw step slow and deliberate. Below, snow falls on a family of ibex huddled against the cliff. A parrotfish under a frozen pond swims slowly, its bright colors dimmed by cold water, bubbles trailing behind as it hides beneath warm sand. A wild boar snorts and digs into thawed mud near tree roots, grunting happily. Her piglets bounce around her, slipping and sliding in the icy slush. A mongoose stands on hind legs, scanning the frosty horizon. It chirps once and leads its group toward a patch of sunlit grass. Above the canopy, an osprey hovers midair, wings flapping hard against falling snow. It dives, claws extended, catching a squirrel dashing below. A group of ducks waddles across a half-frozen pond, their webbed feet slipping. They quack in irritation, then settle into the water's warmer parts. Snow begins again. Thunder rolls softly in the distance. A family of hyenas lounges under a tilted tree trunk, laughing in short, choppy bursts. A gecko clings to the inner bark of a tree, its body almost transparent against the white world, eyes blinking slowly as snow slides by. The jungle is half frozen now. Mist rises from ground cracks, and volcano steam vents melt snow into rushing streams where frogs emerge and leap. A pair of zebras huddle close, tails swishing snow away. One shakes its head and neighs toward the mountain, warning of an approaching predator. Deep in the underbrush, an eye taps a log, looking for hidden insects beneath. The sound echoes softly in the snow-wrapped silence. A small group of cranes dances in a clearing, spreading wings wide in unison. Their long legs move in a slow, beautiful rhythm, white against white. An orangutan swings slowly, holding her baby close. Every grip on a snowy branch is careful. She pauses often to brush snow from her child's head. Farther south, a black panther crouches low, hunting through silence. Snowflakes cling to his whiskers. He breathes deeply, preparing to strike. A raccoon washes its paws in a melted puddle. It looks up, curious, as icicles drop nearby with crystalline sounds like tiny chimes. Sunlight returns briefly. A hummingbird flits through a sunbeam, hovering beside a frozen flower. It drinks quickly, wings buzzing in glowing mist. The cycle continues. The jungle sleeps beneath snow. Life adapts, not with complaint, but with quiet resilience. In snow or sun, nature always finds a way.